The Penn State football season is finally here. Week 1 against Purdue. We are taking a look at the quarterbacks today in our open practice highlights. But don't wait around. Tackle that subscribe button for Blue White Illustrated. We'll get you the best content on YouTube for Penn State football. We're focusing on the quarterbacks today because head coach James Franklin named 5-star quarterback Drew Allar the team's primary backup to starter Sean Clifford, and here's the reason why.
Because when we take all of the information, coach's opinion, based on their gut and experience, data from everything that we keep track of, that we feel like Drew has earned that opportunity in week 1.
Franklin made it very clear on Monday morning that this is a week-to-week competition and the Penn State's quarterback situation is fluid and not static as it has been in the past. And Drew Allar, these are reports confirming what we heard during the summer, that he had taken a big step forward in training camp after a slow start in the spring. Now, the important thing to remember about all of this is that Sean Clifford is still the starting quarterback for the Penn State Nittany Lions, and they will win and lose the game on Thursday against Purdue on his right arm. All reports are that it wasn't just Allar having a strong camp, but that Sean Clifford has taken command of Mike Yurcich's offense in year 2 with better synergy and understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of each person in that relationship heading into a critical season for Penn State football. And Sean Clifford is in a good position, according to reports, to make a big statement Thursday night for the Penn State Nittany Lions. But back to that backup quarterback competition. We've talked all offseason about 2023 and what the backup quarterback competition will be like when it becomes the starting quarterback competition. But if this is a week-to-week battle for the Nittany Lions, that means the 2023 quarterback competition has already started. We'll keep a track of that for you this season with Penn State football. Other things James Franklin talked about is the offensive receiver and skill positions, how he feels good about having 5 receivers to go in and play, and that the names like Parker Washington, Keandre Lambert-Smith, they're the firm starters, but they want and they're looking for a 6th player to round out a true 2 deep heading into the first game of the season. On the other side of the coin, the Penn State secondary is tasked with stopping one of the most explosive and prolific passing attacks in the Big Ten from last season with Purdue and quarterback Aiden O'Connell. Head coach James Franklin also talked about the fact that Purdue likes to throw the football down the field, and the question becomes, do you go with some reliable starters like Keaton Ellis at safety, or the talented backup who has been the turnover king for the Nittany Lions in the last 2 camps in Zakee Wheatley? Either way, Kalen King, Joey Porter Jr., and Jalen Reed will all be a part of the solution to stopping the Purdue passing attack. And finally, it'll be on Tig Brown to prove that he can back up his 6 interceptions from last season and continue being the playmaker that Penn State needs to lead the secondary to victory against the Purdue Boilermakers. That does it for our look at Penn State Open Practice. Subscribe to Blue White Illustrated and don't miss anything from Penn State football.